video is for those of you who are actively launching a course or an online program inside of your membership system using Skool. And so when you're going to create your course, it's really fun to be able to link things up so that when somebody joins and they start going through your course, they have all of the resources, not too many, eliminate the fluff, right? They have all the resources at the tips of their fingers that are going to get them their desired result in the simplest way possible. And so one way that you can do that and just take a huge load off of your shoulders is by properly linking resources up inside of this course portal so that step by step, every step of the way, your people are guided and they have everything that they need to be successful in your program. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. Let's jump right in. Okay, so here we are inside of my Ascend program. So this is one of the few courses that I filmed. I filmed a podcast course, Amazon FBA, and now here we are in Ascend, which is how to launch and scale your membership site using Skool. I've definitely done a lot of coaching and I've created quite a few lessons and courses in my day. And so I'm very excited to share with you the ninja strategies that I've learned along the way. So here we are. So this inside is a lesson, so to speak. So this is the course. It's the success path called Ascend. Inside of there, you can look at these specific sessions here like modules of a course. So inside of that, you have the lessons. So here we are, lesson 1, content planning and strategy. Okay, this is so much more than just a video that I filmed like this using Loom. I actually filmed this live with my group coaching members this past Monday. And so I had the direction of what I wanted inside of this lesson, but I wanted to film it live for a couple of reasons. I wanted to be doing it with them. I wanted to condense time. And I also wanted to be able to get their questions and answer those questions. That way, if those questions are happening in somebody's mind 5 months from now who's watching this video, maybe somebody asked it and they got the answer that they needed versus needing to ask me directly or even post it inside of our community. If they watched this and the question was answered that I didn't think of before filming, then they wouldn't have to ask it and they could just move forward, right? And so that's a really big benefit of filming it live. So I want you to look from a strategy perspective every step of the way of what I'm showing you. So you can film content that you have an idea for live with your community, which is freaking awesome. I love doing that. I do it pretty often, unless it's a more condensed video like the one that I'm filming right now that I feel really wouldn't have questions. So filmed this live with them within 24 hours. I had it ready to go and inside of our portal. Okay, from there, I taught them as well. So this one was about content planning and strategy. And I taught them how to be organized using Asana. And so below that, I thought, you know what? It would be really cool to just have it so they can just copy and paste this into their Asana board so that it's set up and they don't even have to think twice about how to organize that. So I put that here for them. Whatever can simplify their journey, remember? And I said, you know what? Maybe they want to watch a full Asana board setup. That was not the purpose of this video, was to help them set that up. But you know what? Maybe they'll want to watch the full tutorial. So I linked them to my YouTube video where I give them step-by-step exactly how to set up an Asana board for content creation. If you want that, that's linked right here. I'll teach you how to set up your content creation board using Asana so that you can stay organized in content creation. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm linking low ticket, which is this membership, to a free item where they can get more value. But what I didn't want to do was actually add this video in as another lesson because some people might not need that. It's not part of my core system. I talked about earlier, you need to remove fluff from your program. Adding every single video that someone might need is the opposite of what you should do. If you have high churn in your membership, it's because there's too much information inside. And so you need to start looking at your course as stripping away everything except for the essentials of what they need to get the results. Basically, only solve the number one problems that people have and remove everything else. Eliminate the sucky fluff. All right. And so all you should have left is the core essentials that they need to be successful. But you can hide or link like this to other resources that would be helpful. If someone specifically is looking for it and needs it, they'd be able to find it. But it's not part of the core curriculum that makes someone feel overwhelmed, like there's too much stuff to do. That's something that I learned the hard way because I used to give them everything. And I was like, okay, everything has to have its own lesson. There has to be its own video for every single part of this. And the truth is, it's not true. And if you give someone everything, they're going to be less likely to do anything. And so give them less and wait for them to ask. Now, what I will do, if there's a reoccurring theme, I had the same question coming up again and again and again. And I'm like, you know what? Everybody's asking the same question. That shows me there needs to be a video or a lesson that's talking about and specifically answering that question. That way in the future, I can refer back to that document, and they're going to get their answer. All right, so that's when you know that it's time to create something else. That's why a lot of times when people say, hey, Jamie, I don't have my entire course built out, how could I ever bring someone into my membership site when it's not done yet? I say, great. Please do not finish it first, because then you're not building it around them. You're assuming that they have problems with something that they might not. And so you could be creating an entire course that's actually not even necessary. Whereas if you build it step by step with them, you're actively doing market research at the same time as building it out, meaning you're only solving problems that exist in your clients' minds right now, right? And in their businesses right now. So that's really cool. So I linked to an external video, but I didn't make it a standalone thing. I did a copy and paste here. And then what I did was, this was how to create content for social media. So what do they need? They need hooks for their posts, and they need captions. So I created a hook bank and a caption bank that with the click of a button, they can customize all of this stuff so that they can easy breezy make a post just like that. And then I provided the slides from the training. So if there's somebody who just wants the slides and they don't want anything else, they can download those here. All right. So you can link your resources, create resources. I love creating worksheets, templates, guides, workbooks, anything that's going to just be for that other type of learner that wants to touch and feel things and fill things out, and doesn't just want to take notes in their notebook. I want those resources to be available to them. So what we're doing here is we're hitting different learning styles. Someone could just listen to it. Someone could just read it. Someone could watch me. Someone could just fill out the workbook, and they're all going to get the same result. It's just a different way to consume the information. And so add in multiple ways of consumption. Okay. And then lastly here, what I did was I created a post inside of our community about the session. So I let them know, hey, this group session is live. Here's where you can find it. What was your number one takeaway from today? And do you have any questions? Drop it below. All right. And then what I did was I actually pinned that post to this lesson. And here's how you do that. Okay, let me click on this post here. Inside of this on Skool, you click these three little buttons here. You pin, it would say pin. If I unpin it, it's not going to pin it anymore. It says pin to course page. Let's do this. I'm going to unpin it. Pin to course page. Now I need to find it. So this course page is content, planning, and strategy. So you click that. Now what's going to happen is it's pinned inside of here. So now the idea here is, moving forward, if any client that comes through this program has a question about this specific video, they can ask it in that thread, or maybe somebody went in there and they already answered that question. So they can just refer back to that. Or maybe they want to be a part of the conversation and share their biggest takeaway. It's basically an evergreen thread that can be referred back to again and again and again. And that's something that I think is priceless, because your people are going to be talking about this strategy and how they're using it for time and time to come. And so it just basically keeps this post alive, which is one of the number one things that I love about Skool, is how we're not relying on an algorithm, and posts aren't just disappearing that you create into the abyss. You can keep them alive. You can pin posts inside of your course. It's amazing. So those are some of the things that I do inside of each lesson, just to make it the most valuable possible for my clients, right? And the cool thing too is, look, I've got this next module, Scale, coming soon. Just tell your people it's coming soon and film it with them. If you're here right now, that means that you're building out an online program. You're creating your course. So congratulations, that's huge. Every step of the way, we need to be building an ascension to different offers that you have on the back end. That way clients can be enrolling into your other programs while you sleep. If you're like, Jamie, I only have one program. If you're looking for more and you want to build a membership site with a course inside of it and create the funnel that sells it while you sleep, that is what Unbound CEOs Academy is all about. I help you step by step build your membership site and create the funnel that sells it. That's what we do. So if you're a course creator, if you're a coach, if you're looking to impact more lives without it taking more of your time, and you want a place where your clients can go and learn from you 24/7, 365, that is what I'm going to help you build here. But you can have the best course in the world, but if nobody knows about it and nobody knows where to find it or how to join, it's going to be a ghost town. I want to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. So not only are we going to make the most incredible course together, but I'm going to help you create the system that actually sells it while you sleep. so that you can be at the pool, you can be sipping pina coladas on the beach in Mexico, you can be traveling around the world in a 42-foot fifth wheel, doesn't matter. You can be making money while you're on the hike, while you're chilling with your kids, while you're hanging out with your family. That's what we're going to create here. So if you're interested in being a part of Unbound CEO's Academy, click the link below. For a limited time, you can get in for less than the price of a dinner out. It's freaking insane how much value is inside. There's coaching every single week in a small group setting. You get one-to-one opportunities to work with me. There's the entire Ascend course, which is going to help you build your membership site and the funnel that sells it. And more than anything else, you're going to be in a community of others who are going through a similar journey to you. They've got impact on their heart. They're looking to help more people. They're entrepreneurs. So if you've ever felt like, oh my gosh, I am the unicorn of my family, nobody understands. They don't get me. They all say, go get a real job. They don't understand what it is that I'm doing. You can make money online. What? This is the place for you where you will no longer feel alone. We will welcome you with open arms. We will help you build this thing out so that from day one, you're able to help more people and make money while you sleep. So if that's you, click the link below, and I'm more than excited. I am so happy to welcome you inside of Unbound CEO's Academy. So I will catch you in the next video.